So over the weekend, what should have been a very simple announcement broke out into literally a civil war between the conservative girlies.
Right-wing conservatives.
Yeah. Over guess what? Get in here. The girls are fighting. So it all started off with a girl named Sarah Stock. Okay, she is a contributor to Rift TV, a nationalist,
A proud Christian.
And over the weekend, she got engaged.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Now, let me tell you something. The ratchetness that we're about to tell you right now, I swear we don't know who these girls are.
I don't even know how. I know I have an interesting feed on Twitter, X, right? But I didn't know that I would receive that type of feed. You know what I mean?
Anyway, she gets engaged and she posted this on X. She says, I won. Now, before we even continue, I just want to take your temperature, guys.
Okay, go
How does that sound?
Well, I think it was pretty normal, to be honest.
Okay.
Like, this was her personal goal.
All right.
And she got it, and she won. She always wanted to be a married woman, and she's finally engaged.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Who's she racing with? Because I feel like at this point, girls took this as a competition.
Okay.
Because out of everything you could have said, right, especially what marriage really constitute, you could have said, I'm blessed, God is great, on to my next chapter. I won signifies something else.
Let's say she was showing off to her haters. I won. What is the problem?
They have a problem with it.
So as we sort of predicted, some of the girls didn't like what she posted, like Pearly Tinks. Now, for people who don't know who's Pearly Tinks, she is actually infamous YouTuber who is anti-feminist, and she talks about traditional values and the whole gender role thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
She said, hottest right-wing e-girl taken off the market. Conservative women will always use their marriage and family to build their brand.
So, Pearly Davis, what do you want to say?
Well, she already said it, right? It was an unnecessary backhanded compliment,
It was very shady, that's for sure.
I don't think Pearly Things comment triggered Sarah Stock. No. But you know who triggered her? Emily Saves America.
Yeah, so Emily Saves America is Emily Wilson, and she's a social media influencer, conservative, and also a contributor on Fox News.
She chimed in on Sarah Stock's post. Now, I feel like they have some type of hidden beef because she really got Sarah Stock very good with this comment. She said, the ring size.
Yeah, skull emoji. Yeah.
Did she point the obvious though? Hold on.
Listen, if you're saying that if her ring is small, sure, but is it petite, cute, adorable? I think so.
Yeah.
And you know what? This is something that she likes. Probably this is her style.
Yeah. Listen, the ring size, I feel like it's very subjective. However, Emily did a good dig. Let me tell you why. Because if you have a hidden beef with somebody, aren't you going to point that out?
Of course.
Especially if the girl's going to say, I won. Really? You know what I mean? The girls are fighting.
Yes.
I'm gonna allow this one. But I'm gonna be very honest on something. It's 2 against 1. That's not fair.
Of course.
Right? You got Pearly Things, Emily Saves America. On Sarah Stocks, no. I think Sarah needs backup.
Of
And
course
that's
she needs backup.
when Morgan comes in.
So Morgan Ariel is a high-profile conservative influencer who used to work for Turning Point USA.
Okay.
Yeah.
She jumped in gun blazing, completely ejected Pearly Things out of the conversation and went straight for Emily Saves America and said this to her, you give it up for free. Might want to sit this one out.
Well, okay. What is happening?
I feel like at this point, Morgan made it clear there is no red line. Everything's on the table. And the Pearly thinks, Morgan, you are a single mother with a public video admitting you have, excuse me, you may want to sit this one out too. And Morgan was like, didn't I just tell you I'm not wearing gloves in this fight? And she came after her, guys, with a sentence we can't even say.
We're not going to say it, you guys. It is so ratchet and disgusting. I'm like, how did she even think about that?
She literally brought the argument to hell.
Yes.
Okay? Guys, we're in hell right now. And guess what Emily said back? Morgan, what did you say? I give what up for free? Morgan, your baby daddy abandoned you. You're raising a godforsaken child, but yet somehow, someway you think you're better than me or anyone on this app? You gave it up for free, got left in the dust, and now post rage bait on X to supplement the inadequacy of your monthly child support payments. God! What's going on?
This is a show. This is literally, where's Andy Cohen? Where's Bravo? This gotta be a show. Oh my God. I'm clutching my hijab.
At this point, I feel like Pearly Things and Emily was like, we're not even friends.
Yeah.
We've got to team up and get these girls, right? And at this point, Sarah Stock is probably polishing her ring because she's gone.
She's done. Yeah, I probably she said few little things, but it was not enough because these two girls were like, it was spicy, you guys.
Yeah, you know Mean Girls?
Yes.
It's giving me Mean Girls, you know, the cafeteria fight scene.
Yeah.
It's giving me, you know, White Chicks. When the two girls are like, Nikoi salad, Niswai salad. It's giving me all of that.
They sound like they're in high school. That's how I see it. Behind the bleachers, they want to fight and say, you did this to my man, and you did this behind this area, and you did this, you smoked a blunt in the washroom. Like, they sound like that, catty.
I'm shocked.
It is so bad. It is so bad, and it's disgusting. The fact that she brought up the child part, even, it's crazy.
And now Morgan went for Emily's jugulars.
Yeah.
Okay? I think at this point, Pearly was like,
I can't do this.
Yeah. I'm going to lose every ounce of dignity left that I have, right?
Sure.
And Morgan said this. None of it is true, Emily, but unlike you, I don't lie. So here are some facts. We're gonna stop right here.
Yeah, because we can't read it out here, you guys. It's embarrassing.
Because if we do, it's gonna sound like this. You got in the middle of a hotel lobby. You brag about having married MAGA. Yeah, I'm the one who need money. You're gold digging. Sounds like this is all obviously shade, nasty comments, speculations, allegations, gossip, you name it, okay? Nothing is like confirmed.
Morgan is that type of chick.
Now, I just want to remind you guys, in case you forget, this all started because the size of the ring.
Yes.
Now we're doing straight up character assassinations.
And it's not looking good.
Now, I don't know how things simmered, but like the next day, I guess it went back to the size of the ring. Emily said at 10 a.m., it's going to be hard to be a trad wife when your man can't even afford a ring. How do you guys expect to have a house, land, multiple kids? Be FFR. I hope y'all enjoy working. Sorry, I'm MIA. I'm in the Hamptons.
God bless your soul. I swear to God.
Everybody's in the Hamptons, by the way.
Yeah. We should go to the Hamptons.
We need reasons to go to the Hamptons.
Yeah, we need to be invited. Okay.
I swear, if we ever go to the Hamptons and it's not up to the hype, I would make just a whole video dedicating smearing everybody who said it was hype. I don't like when people hype something, especially on food too.
Yes.
Like, oh my God, this cookie is so good, but when you try it,
like cookie crumble. Yeah.
Did everybody see the ingredients in cookie crumble?
It's bad.
It's enough to make a weapon, literally.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's why I believe there's an internal issue between Sarah and Emily, and I can just see Sarah as like laughing and be like, oh, you mad? I was thinking about you when I said I won. You know what I mean?
And you know, at one point, Pearly Tings said also, you know what, you're showing your ring, but where's your man, right? And I was like, why should she ever show her man? Okay, you guys already attacked her for her ring.
Imagine that.
And just think about the man, of like, if she showed her guy, you guys would have said something about him.
Literally.
She's protecting herself, okay, from you guys.
And people even speculated like who her man is. Is he even
when I was
white conservative man or like a POC? People really came for her.
When I was like younger, like in my early 20s, I always thought about like why women would never show their man or their kids on social media or whatnot and everything. And this is why. You know what I mean? You have haters that you never knew existed.
Listen, back in the days, men used to be so discreet about their women.
Of course.
Right? They used to hide their women because it was seen as they're the adornment, they're the gem, they're the prize and whatnot. Yeah. Now things are reversed, right?
Women are hiding the men.
Yeah, I saw a post where a girl, like, she's smiling and all that stuff, and she did this to her man.
But I get it.
No, but I get it too, but I would prefer for women to consider themselves the same way too. Like, you are precious. You need to be protected as well from the internet. If you feel that way.
You know, because I've always thought because social media was really meant for women, you know, and not for men.
Okay.
So that's how I see it. So that's why you have these girls hiding their guys.
And the way I took is that they gave their man such a hard time. Please, nobody's gonna believe me I'm married. Nobody's gonna believe me. And he's like, listen, like, I'm a Wall Street guy. Don't put fine, cover my face. Okay, cover your face.
Yeah. Yeah. So
it's taken. You could take it multiple ways.
And now let's talk about the ring itself and how these women, Emily especially herself, sweetheart, you're not in a position to really criticize the size of the ring. Let's be honest.
Why?
If you don't
Why she's not in
have
a position?
This,
If they know each other and they're beefing.
No. Like, keep it classy. Keep it to yourself. Okay. Why do you need to really show that you're a hater?
What didn't Beyonce say? Revenge is best something served with your paper or something like that. There's a song Beyonce said. And Emily, technically, if you have an internal beef with her, you probably could have came back with a bigger ring. Said, this is how
Is
you
Emily
really
even
win.
married? I think is she married?
I don't know. Like I said, we really don't know these girls. I think what really drawn us to this issue is the fact that masks are off right now.
Yeah.
When they touch sensitive topics like marriage,
Now, I want to bring this up. All of these women are presenting themselves as Christian, conservative, godly women, okay? And who
With
wants to
political
represent
commentary.
Yeah, and they want to represent America and all that. All of that was not America. All of that was not conservatism.
They're representing the streets they grew up in.
100%, and that's what it is. And that's what
They're
it is.
representing their blocks.
And also, I want to say a hard note that listen,
Does it
I
matter?
About what?
The size of the ring?
For me, okay, listen. Ooh. Okay. In the realm of the Muslim girlies, I would say, we have dowries, okay? We have dowries, and the girls are asking for less. They're asking for a cat. They're asking for a pair of shoes. They're asking their favorite book. They're asking for literally $100 or something like that, where our mothers, our grandmothers, our great-great-grandmothers will ask for a huge lot of land, a bunch of camels or sheep, or how about money
gold?
and gold and all that.
Silver.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I don't know what is changing. I don't know what's happening
on all fronts, on everything, whether it's a conservative, whether the Christian girls, whether the Muslim girlies, it's changing. I don't know, they're decreasing their demands
or value in a sense. I'm not saying that, if your man is making $70,000 a year, okay, and you're asking for $100,000 ring. No, you need to be realistic. I'm just saying, who you're marrying, is he a trustworthy, loyal, respectful, a man who truly loves you and all that? And is that somebody you want to really invest in? Okay. Now, if you found a guy like that, and you don't really care about the ring because you're going to have a happy life with this man, then why not?
Sure.
Yeah.
But if he's making more than $200K,
then
you
girl,
can afford the ring,
you better get a $60,000 ring. That's what I'm saying.
Zone it. Okay.
Yeah. This was crazy, but it was very entertaining. That's for sure. And you guys, I hope you like this video. Subscribe to our channel, and bye now.